Good afternoon everyone, cheers. Green tea this afternoon. This is the second of these brief videos that I'm going to make where I talk to you about how much money I spend on food. I did one yesterday, I'll put the link in the description below. So yesterday's video was for December 2014. I spent £79.75 for the month, which works out at £2.57 a day. For those of you in the States, I spent $119.39 for the month, which works out at $3.85 for the day. So I go on to January 2015 now, which is obviously a couple of months ago, and I immediately see that for the month I spent £85.51, which is about £6 more than I spent for December. £85.51 for the month works out at $127.13, and if you average that down to per day, that works out at £2.75 per day, or $4.09. So I spent about £6 more per month. Yeah, in December it was £2.57 a day, in January it's £2.75 a day, so per day it works out about, 20 odd pence, something like that. So not a great deal more, but I'm just looking down my little list of where I spent what, and I can see that the reason I spent more was because I had a Chinese takeaway in January, which cost me £8.90. I'm sure if you live in the States, you can go to an online currency converter. Just Google currency converter, and if you want to know what £8.90 is for a Chinese takeaway, in dollars, you can find it. I also spent £12.66 at Amazon. That was for a big tub of PB2. If you're a regular viewer to my channel, you might have seen my review of PB2. Excuse me, but I'm absolutely parched. Just got in from work and had to ride home, so I'm gagging for a drink. Yeah, I spent £12.66 on the big tub of PB2, so if I add the Chinese takeaway and my PB2 to all of my other food, which is all my staples, that's what's bumped the money up. So yeah, it's interesting. There's one or two more. I think I spent a little bit more on snacks and things. But yeah, so January I spent £85.51, which is $127.13. That works out per day £2.75, which is $4.09, which is roughly about £6 more than I spent in December, which obviously works out a little bit more per day. My next video will be for February of 2015, and then after that, once I've caught up with those months, on the 1st of April I will then make the video for March. I can already see that in February I spent a heck of a lot less money on food. Wow, yeah, a heck of a lot less, considerable amount. So that's really interesting. And yeah, well, if you like this idea, I've had quite a lot of positive feedback to these videos. What I'm actually going to do in the future, when I make a video like this on the 1st of every month, I'm actually going to include photographs and film of the food that I have bought to go along with how much I've spent in the month. Obviously I can't do that now because I've been keeping records for 3 months, so I'm catching up. So I realise that me just sitting here telling you how much I've spent is not the most exciting video in the world. But thank you for watching. But in the future, when I do these videos, I am going to have photographs and video of the food to go along with how much I spent. Really, this is just an interesting, for me personally, it's an interesting exercise for me just to see for me to see what I'm spending, but also I'm thinking of setting myself a challenge one month and just seeing just how little I can spend. Because I'm not doing that at the moment. I mean, the key to my notes is that I'm not actually actively going out and saying, right, I'm not going to buy that because that will bump up how much I spend. I'm buying all the foods that I need to be full and fit and healthy. But I think what I might do in the future, it would be quite an interesting exercise for me to actually just spend 1 month just absolutely stripping back my diet to the absolute kind of minimum food, you know, the minimum of staples just to keep me fit and healthy, and trimming out all of the little treats, and just so that I can see just in 1 month just how little I can spend. So that's what I'm going to do in the future. Thank you so much for watching. These videos will become more interesting, I promise you. My next video will probably be tomorrow, which will be another What I Ate Wednesday video. I'm hoping to make some chocolate cupcakes tomorrow, so that'll be quite interesting, and I'll show you if they succeed or if they fail. So thank you very much for watching. This was what I spent in January 2015. The next one will be February 2015. And then it will be March, and hopefully these videos will be a little bit more interesting for you. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate, as ever, that you've chosen to spend some time with me, and hope whatever you're doing, you're happy and healthy and not too stressed. And maybe you'll like to join me when you're watching this video and have a cup of tea. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you very much. Bye bye.